Welcome to Wonderslate. Subscribe to our Telegram channel given in the description to updates and study materials. Topic for today's quiz is Indian Economy Set 1. Question number 1. The central banking functions in India are performed by the Central Bank of India, Reserve Bank of India, State Bank of India, Punjab National Bank. Option A 1, 2. Option B 2. Option C I. Option D 2, 3. The correct answer is option B 2. A central bank plays an important role in monetary and banking system of a country. It is responsible for maintaining financial sovereignty and economic stability of a country, especially in underdeveloped countries. It issues currency, regulates money supply, and controls different interest rates in a country. Question number 2. Development expenditure of the central government does not include option A. Defense expenditure. Option B. Expenditure on economic services. Option C. Expenditure on social and community services. Option D. Grant to states. The correct answer is option A. Defense expenditure. Development expenditures refers to that expenditures who contribute for the growth of nation in terms of modernization, infrastructural, market development, economic growth. But defense expenditures done to make security and safety of the nation. These can't be measured as development expenditures because they don't give direct benefit to citizens. Question number 3. ICICI is the name of a. Option A. Chemical industry. Option B. Bureau. Option C. Corporation. Option D. Financial institution. The correct answer is option D. Financial institution. ICICI Bank was established by the Industrial Credit and Investment Corporation of India, ICICI, an Indian financial institution, as a wholly owned subsidiary in 1994. Question number 4. Gilt-edged market means option A. Bullion market. Option B. Market of government securities. Option C. Market of guns. Option D. Market of pure metals. The correct answer is option B. Market of government securities. The gilt-edged market refers to the market for government and semi-government securities, backed by the Reserve Bank of India, RBI. Government securities are tradable debt instruments issued by the government authorities for meeting its financial requirements. The term gilt-edged means of the best quality. Question number 5. In the last 1 decade, which one among the following sectors has attracted the highest foreign direct investment inflows into India? Option A. Chemicals other than fertilizers. Option B. Services sector. Option C. Food processing. Option D. Telecommunication. The correct answer is option D. Telecommunication. New Delhi, India's telecom sector has attracted a foreign direct investment, FDI, worth $6.2 billion, 43,400 crore rupees, in 2017-18 fiscal. Telecom Minister Manoj Sinha Tuesday said. Question number 6. Deficit financing leads to inflation in general, but it can be checked if option A. Government expenditure leads to increase in the aggregate supply in ratio of aggregate demand. Option B. Only aggregate demand is increased. Option C. All the expenditure is denoted national debt payment only. Option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option D. All of the above. Deficit financing may lead to inflation. Due to deficit financing, money supply increases and the purchasing power of the people also increase, which increases the aggregate demand and the prices also increases. Higher government expenditure will push up demand and generate more money in the economy. This may lead to higher inflation. High fiscal deficit means government is not able to earn as much as it is spending. So often it raises taxes in some form or the other. Question number 7. Depreciation means. Option A. Closure of a plant due to lockout. Option B. Closure of a plant due to labor trouble. Option C. Loss of equipment over time due to wear and tear. Option D. Destruction of a plant in a fire accident. The correct answer is Option C. Loss of equipment over time due to wear and tear. Depreciation is an accounting method of allocating the cost of a tangible asset over its useful life and is used to account for declines in value. Businesses depreciate long-term assets for both tax and accounting purposes. Question number 8. Since independence, both development and non-development expenditures have increased, the increase in the former being a little more than in the other. Non-development expenditure involves interest payments, subsidies, defense, irrigation. Option A. 1, 2. Option B. I. Option C. 1, 2, 3. Option D. 2, 3, 4. The correct answer is Option C. 1, 2, 3. Definition of non-plan expenditure is the biggest items of non-plan expenditure are interest payments and debt servicing, defense expenditure and subsidies. For defense services, both revenue and capital expenditure are incurred. Question number 9. In the second nationalization of commercial banks, banks were nationalized. Option A. 4. Option B. 5. Option C. 6. Option D. 8. The correct answer is Option C. 6. The Government of India issued an ordinance and nationalized the 14 largest commercial banks with effect from midnight of July 19, 1969, Phase 1. A second dose of nationalization of 6 more banks followed in 1980, Phase 2. Question number 10. Devaluation of a currency means. Option A. Reduction in the value of a currency vis-à-vis major internationally traded currencies. Option B. Permitting the currency to seek its worth in the international market. Option C. Fixing the value of the currency in conjunction with the movement in the value of a basket of predetermined currencies. Option D. Fixing the value of currency in multilateral consultation with the IMF, the World Bank and major trading partners. The correct answer is Option A. Reduction in the value of a currency vis-à-vis major internationally traded currencies. In modern monetary policy, a devaluation is an official lowering of the value of a country's currency within a fixed exchange rate system, by which the monetary authority formally sets a new fixed rate with respect to a foreign reference currency or currency basket. Question number 11. If all the banks in an economy are nationalized and converted into a monopoly bank, the total deposits, Option A, will decrease. Option B, will increase. Option C, will neither increase nor decrease. Option D, none of them. The correct answer is Option C, will neither increase nor decrease. Definition of monopoly. Definition: a market structure characterized by a single seller, selling a unique product in the market. In a monopoly market, the seller faces no competition, as he is the sole seller of goods with no close substitute. Question number 12. India changed over to the decimal system of coinage in? Option A. April 1995. Option B. April 1957. Option C. April 1958. Option D. April 1959. The correct answer is Option B. April 1957. Decimalization. The move towards decimalization was afoot for over a century. However, it was in September 1955 that the Indian Coinage Act was amended for the country to adopt a metric system for coinage. The act came into force with effect from the 1st of April 1957, after which Anna and Pice denominations were demonetized. Question number 13. The association of the rupee with pound sterling as the intervention currency was broken in? Option A. 1990. Option B. 1991. Option C. 1992. Option D. 1993. The correct answer is Option C. 1992. Question number 14. On which one of the followings is the benefits received principle of taxation to achieve optimality basis? Option A. Marginal benefit received. Option B. Total benefit received. Option C. Average benefit received. Option D. Ability to pay for the benefit. The correct answer is Option D. Ability to pay for the benefit. Question number 15. One of the reasons for India's occupational structure remaining more or less the same over the years has been that Option A. Investment pattern has been directed towards capital-intensive industries. Option B. Productivity in agriculture has been high enough to induce people to stay with agriculture. Option C. Ceiling on land holdings have enabled more people to own land and hence their preference to stay with agriculture. Option D. People are largely unaware of the significance of transition from agriculture to industry for economic development. The correct answer is Option A. Investment pattern has been directed towards capital-intensive industries. Question number 16. Gross domestic capital formation is defined as Option A. Flow of expenditure devoted to increased or maintaining of the capital stock. Option B. Expenditure incurred on physical assets only. Option C. Production exceeding demand. Option D. Net addition to stock after depreciation. The correct answer is Option D. Net addition to stock after depreciation. Capital formation is a term used to describe the net capital accumulation during an accounting period for a particular country. The term refers to additions of capital stock, such as equipment, tools, transportation assets and electricity. Question number 17. On July 12, 1982, the ARDC was merged into Option A. RBI. Option B. NABARD. Option C. Exim Bank. Option D. None of them. The correct answer is Option B. NABARD. Upon its formation in 1982, NABARD took over the functions of the erstwhile Agricultural Credit Department, ACD, and Rural Planning and Credit Cell, RPCC, of RBI and ARDC. The Department of Refinance, DOR, deals with the short-term and long-term refinance functions of NABARD. Question number 18. Which of the following is the most appropriate cause of exports surplus? Option A. Country's exports promotion value. Option B. Country's stringent import policy. Option C. Developments in national and international markets. Option D. None of them. The correct answer is option C. Developments in national and international markets. Question number 19. If the cash reserve ratio is lowered by the RBI, its impact on credit creation will be to option A. Increase it. Option B. Decrease it. Option C. No impact. Option D. None of them. The correct answer is option A. Increase it. Question number 20. Which of the following items would not appear in a company's balance sheet? Option A. Value of stocks of raw materials held. Option B. Total issued capital. Option C. Revenue from sales of the company's products. Option D. Cash held at the bank. The correct answer is option C. Revenue from sales of the company's products. Thank you for watching the video. If you'd like practice this quiz, then download the Wonderslate app now. Link in the description below. If you have any suggestion for us, feel free to leave comments. If you liked the video and want to see more of it, hit the thumbs up and don't forget to click on subscribe button to get more updates of the future videos.